Books, Comics, and Things is a locally owned business located in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Despite the snowstorm, we stopped in to have a talk with owner-operator Tracy Scott. This is Josh from Nerd News. I'm here with Tracy from Books, Comics, and Things. And go ahead and just tell us a little bit about yourself and your store. Tracy.
My name's Tracy Scott. We've been here at Books, Comics, and Things. We've been around for 34 years now. We started as a used bookstore, and along with the used books came some comic books, and we discovered within just a few weeks that comic books were a lot more fun.
Oh, yeah.
And so we started to concentrate on comics, and we just gradually threw everything else out and became a comic book store.
So why did you decide to open up a comic book store?
We opened the comic book store because it was fun.
Yeah.
When we opened, we were in one of those little depression things that happens in the United States from time to time. There were no other jobs, so we thought, well, let's go ahead and create our own job.
That's a good idea.
And so Books, Comics, and Things was born.
Awesome. How does a typical day go for you?
Well, we get here a little bit before we open and do a lot of inventory work, processing, straightening up. We open up, and then depending upon what day it is, we either get a lot more work done or we deal with customers all day long. One of the two, which is what we want.
Yeah. What is the hardest part, you think, of owning a comic book store?
The hardest thing is always trying to figure out a couple of months down the road what's going to be the comics that people are buying. We have to predict, based on past information and what our customers tell us, what it is that they're going to want to buy. And when it's a brand new comic, something like, say, the upcoming Convergence, the best we can do is guess.
Yeah. So what do you see for the future of Books, Comics, and Things?
Well, we're just going to continue to plug along. We had an online store for a while. I took it offline because it was too much work for the amount of money it was making. We'll rethink it and probably open it up again. 2 stores is good. We thought for a while about opening a third in another city, but again, that's a lot of work, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So where can we find you? Address, your Facebook page, all that?
bctcomics.com, and then we have a Facebook page, which is BCT Comics.
Okay. And what is your address currently for your 2 locations?
This store is 2212 Maple Crest Road, and the other one is 5908 West Jefferson Boulevard.
Both Fort Wayne?
Both Fort Wayne.
Okay. Before we go, what is your favorite superhero?
It varies from time to time, depending upon what comic is good. Right now, I'd have to say Spider-Man. His stories have been really good again lately, so right now, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Benny would love that. He's a huge Spider-Man fan. Did you decide to put the Spider-Man on your sign? Was that your choice, or...?
No, that was Marvel's choice.
Oh, really?
Many, many, many years ago, Marvel helped stores purchase signs in a co-op sort of a thing, and that's how we got the sign.
I don't think a lot of people know that. I didn't know that.
Well, we're talking about the early 1980s when they did that.
That's very interesting.
They don't do anything for anyone anymore.
I'd like to thank you again, Tracy, for taking the time to help us out and let us interview you.
You're welcome.
This has been Josh from Nerd News and signing off.